So good morning, everyone. Glad to see everyone here. It's a 1 hour gentle Kripalu yoga class. I'm Judith. As I said just a few minutes ago, if you're just joining us, basically this class we use yoga mats. If you don't have a yoga mat, you could use some kind of maybe a beach towel or a folded blanket on a padded surface because hard floors don't like joints. Joints don't like hard floors. It's equal animosity. So pad those knees, those joints, and then maybe you might want to have a couple of yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, a couple of water bottles, canned goods of equal size and weight work just as well. I have some padding here. You could fold a towel, a blanket. This is a rolled bath mat with rubber bands so that I have like a little bolster, mini bolster. But folded towels or blankets or small cushions from the sofa or the bed would work. Here is your trusty yoga strap. And if you don't have one of those, as I said, a belt or a dog leash or a scarf would work. That's good. Well, and the optional weights are either 2 1-pounders or 2 2-pounders. So nothing heavier than 2 pounds for this class. To protect yourself. Also, it's a very good idea to have a chair available. This is a nice sturdy folding chair, metal folding chair. Maybe a wall, the wall isn't going to move. Or maybe a big piece of furniture. If you're going to start pushing on something to help with balance, you're going to make sure that that thing isn't going to move. If you feel anxious about getting to the floor, you might want to face your chair. Hands halfway along the edge of the seat, most of the weight in the arms. Drop one knee down to earth. Second knee can join it. You're on the earth. To get back up, same thing, your hands on the side edge of the seat, maybe forearms on the seat. Maybe you want to assist one leg forward. You might want to tuck the back toes here on this back foot. Most of the weight goes in the arms. Inhale. Exhale, lift the butt. One foot goes under the seat, second foot goes into the seat. And you're going to rise up, triple slow time to avoid the head rush. So that's the idea, to use the chair if you feel any anxiety about getting onto the earth or anxiety about getting up off of the earth. So, and if whatever is being offered doesn't work for your body for whatever reason, you can modify, you could do something else. You could skip it. So use your judgment. Be very mindful. Listen to what the mind is saying, what the body is saying. So you'll be able to protect yourself, not getting hurt, not get overzealous. Let's go ahead and take the feet a little bit wider than hip distance, maybe a little shoulder width. Let's spinning the arms as usual. Let's just go ahead and get the blood flow moving. You're shifting the weight here from side to side. And you're taking deep, full breaths all the way down to the bottom lobes of the lungs. Breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's go ahead and bring that down to stillness. Soft knees, inhale, arms float up. Exhale, sun breath, press the air away by the side of the body. Inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Let's take the arms up parallel to the earth. Let's bend the elbows. You might want to add some weights here, but maybe not. Let's just go ahead and inhale, bend, exhale, straighten for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's rebend those elbows. Now just twist to the right. See if you can just move from the waist only back to center. Twist to the left. Moving nice and slow from side to side. You might pick up a little momentum, but try not to race through it. Breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Back to center. Soft knees. Inhale up. Everybody's left hand comes to left hip. Tilting now over to the right. The top left finger stretching to the side wall. Do your best to keep the chest square to your front of your space or your screen, so you're not torquing off to one side. And you're just grounding through that left foot like crazy. Let's move the wrist and the fingers here. You might want to flick imaginary water off fingers. Circle the wrist in both directions. Get some blood flow going in those tiny extremities. Big full breaths. Let's go ahead and bring that back to center. Top elbow bends. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press it away. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Very nice. Float that arm. Now it's floating through that imaginary vat of honey. Nice and slow. Shake everything out. Big full breaths. Inhale up. Everybody's left hand to left hip, tilting over to the left, grounding through the 4 corners of that right foot. Let's move the hand and the wrist, flick imaginary water from the fingers, maybe circling the wrist in both directions, and a lot of blood flow pumping into those fingertips. Let's bring that to stillness. Inhale, bend the top elbow. Exhale, press it away. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's bring it back here. Float the arm down through that vat of honey one more time. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Arms again come parallel to the earth. You might want to press the palms towards the earth, bouncing those imaginary balls, maybe tennis balls. They're nice and springy. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms to stillness. Make soft fists. Bend the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can drop the shoulders away. See if you can keep that crown of head aligned with tailbone. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's extend the arms one more time, and we're just going to push to the side. Maybe you want to take soft fists with the hands. You're just going to push from side to side, and you're twisting only from the waist. So see if you can punch that fist to the back wall, nice and slow. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Big inhale up. Exhale. Let's go all the way over. Maybe, maybe not. Take your time. Maybe you want to just fold over at the front of the seat of the chair there. You'll place your hands on the seat of the chair. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Maybe some Mr. Ed lips here. Maybe the hands, if they don't come to the earth, could reach for a block. That's an option. And you can have that block either in the low setting or maybe the second highest setting. You decide what works for you. Let's go ahead and track right knee over right set of toes. Come back through center. Track left knee over left set of toes. And the idea is not to try to rise up in the middle. See if you can keep in the same plane as you shift from side to side. Nice and easy. And we're breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, let's come back to center. Maybe right forearm to right thigh. maybe left forearm to left thigh. See if you can just hold this pose here. Crown of head lines up with tailbone. My torso is almost parallel to the floor, not quite. So when I'm going to go inhale, bend. Maybe the hands can come to thighs now. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. We'll do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rebend those knees, little pulses here. Maybe the torso can lift up a bit here. Pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. Torso folds over again into a forward fold. Maybe the right hand comes directly under the face on the mat or directly under the face on a block. Let's just bend that left knee slightly. Left arm might reach up to the sky. If that's too much on that upper arm, fingertips to shoulder or hand to sacrum. Breathing. Maybe those right toes come off the earth. Little pulses into the left hip here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back through center. Now left hand directly underneath the face, either on the earth or on a block. Little pulses into the right hip. Maybe the left toes elevate off of the mat. Breathing. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Maybe hands to thighs here. Rising up, triple slow time, nice and slow. Roll some shoulders. Step the feet together or heel toe the feet together. You decide. Shake that all out. Got a little upside down there for that's good. Hands on hips, maybe. Let's start circling the hips. Here again, the idea is to hit each point on the circle. Nice and gentle. Couple more swirls in this direction. Maybe you want to keep that torso upright. Maybe you want to get it involved a little bit more. Rotate the other direction. So that you can really get the torso involved. Or not, you choose. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. With that shoulders, rolling it forward, up, back, and down. 2 more in this direction. And then we'll go the other way. Big full breaths. Very, very nice. I'm going to grab my chair now. Hopefully you'll be grabbing yours. I'm going to take both blocks with me, just in case. And maybe also a strap, just in case. You might want to use it. There. Okay. So once you get your seat, your chair, you're going to sit more, of course, to the front of the seat of the chair, not collapsing into the back of the chair. All right. And the feet are hip distance apart, both sets of toes pointing forward. Right ankle crosses over top of left thigh. Right ankle crosses over top of left thigh. This palm, this right palm is going to press that soft part of the thigh, opening up the right hip crease a little bit more. Now, this isn't a death press. It's just a nice, firm, steady press to get synovial fluid moving in the right hip. And you're sitting tall, crown of head lined up with tailbone. Let's bring that little pulse to stillness. You're going to thread the right forearm underneath the right calf. You're going to lift the leg up and you're going to rock that baby. Flex that top right foot. to protect the knee. And do your best to sit as tall as you can. Couple more rocks. Maybe it's a circling as opposed to east and west. You decide. Let's go ahead and bring that to stillness. Re-straighten that leg. Right forearm behind the back of the right thigh. I'll do this in profile. You might want to add a strap around the ball of the foot if this is challenging. It will help give you some more leverage. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Recross that ankle, the right ankle, across the top of the left thigh, just like we were before. Have your blocks positioned on the tall setting just in case. Right there. If you fold forward, you'll have the blocks right there. Inhale up. Exhale, back is flat. Lead with the sternum. Hands will land somewhere. Maybe you might be able to reach to the earth, but I think that would probably be stretching it too much. Or maybe you can just cross your elbows, grab opposite elbows, and let the weight of the torso open up that right hip. Keep the top right foot flexed. You should be feeling a huge stretch in the right hip for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you're going to come right back up, float that torso up, and let's just shake out the legs, just shake them out. Oh, I really felt that one. Okay, let's bring that to stillness. Cross left ankle over top of right thigh. Left ankle over top of right thigh. The left hand is going to open up the hip here, sitting tall. Working on opening up that left hip. Oh, breathing. Couple of deep full breaths here. Dropping into a quiet place inside. Let's bring that pulsing to stillness. Left forearm slides under the left calf. The top left foot is flexed. My right hand is grabbing the ankle and rocking that leg side to side. Or maybe you want to do the circling. That's perfectly legitimate also. You decide what works the best. Again, getting synovial fluid pumping into the left hip. Let's bring that to stillness. Reposition that left leg, left forearm behind the back of the left thigh, sitting tall in the chair. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Recross left ankle over top of right thigh. Recross left ankle over top of right thigh. Arms float up. Inhale. Exhale, back is flat. Leaning forward, forward, forward. Hands will land somewhere. Maybe the hands want to go to the blocks. Maybe you're going to grab opposite elbows. That top left foot stays flexed. You should feel a huge stretch in that outer left hip. And we're breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, pressing yourself up, triple slow time, nice and easy. Unwind that leg, shake it out. Woo! Whoa. Okay, let's everybody turn in the chair to the right. You're going to go ahead and take that back right arm and just follow the horizon with those fingers until you come to a sticking point, and you will eventually. And you're going to just grab the back of the chair and look over the right shoulder. Big seated twist here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwind. We'll do the other side now, nice and gentle, coming back through center. Everybody's facing the left. You're gonna take that back left hand, level it with the horizon, move it slowly across the horizon as you twist. Eventually, you will come to a sticking point, and there you will stop. I'm grabbing the back of the chair here into this deep twist, looking over the left shoulder. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwinding, nice and slow. Let's come back again one more time to shake out the legs, the feet, the legs. Okay, let's take the legs wide. You might wish to have a block here on the inside of this right leg, inside of the left leg, just in case. Let's go ahead and inhale up. Exhale, we're going to tilt over to the right. So this right straight arm is going to press into that right thigh. The left arm reaches up to the sky. If the top arm is too much, fingertips to shoulder, maybe hand to sacrum. And you're breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look through center. Left arm presses into left thigh. Left thigh presses into left arm. Top right arm is straight up. Maybe fingertips to shoulder. Maybe hand to sacrum, looking over the shoulder. You decide. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Very nice. Let's roll the shoulders here. Just roll them out a couple of times in both directions. Very, very nice. Okay, now we're getting up off of the chair. And we'll do a modified tree. If you want to do a regular tree, go for it. So I'm taking the one block on the low setting. It's between the 2 feet. I'm standing next to my chair. You could stand next to a wall just so you have something to fall against in case you lose your balance. We're going to lift the left foot and tuck the toes into that low setting on the block. You're going to externally rotate the knee so the left heel tucks into that left calf. You might wish to keep those toes firmly planted on the block. Maybe you want to just put the whole foot on the calf, never the knee, or maybe you want to put the foot on the thigh. You decide. You decide what works. I'll do the modified version on this side. So you find your best version, 1, 2, or 3. Nice big inhale. Let's float the arm up overhead. Maybe it's only one arm that's going to go up. Maybe it's a second arm that goes up. Maybe not. Maybe you want to steeple those fingers, those index fingers, as you extend that left knee off to the side. Focus on a point that doesn't move. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come to prayer, come right down the midline, come right in front of the chest. Take one big breath here. And then let it go, shake it out. All right, let's try the other side. Bringing your block with you. Okay. So that block is on the low setting. It's between the 2 feet. Toes pointing forward. This time we'll take the opposite right toes tucked into that low block. The knee goes off to the side, but the pelvis stays square to the front of your space. So you might wish to keep those toes tucked on the block. Maybe go to the calf. Maybe go to a thigh. You decide. Maybe one arm comes up. Maybe a second arm comes up, maybe not. And you're breathing. Steeple the index fingers. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come to prayer. Drop down through the midline, right in front of the heart, balancing, focusing on a spot that doesn't move. Big full breath. And just release it all, let it go, let it go. Very, very nice, guys. Give yourself credit for just doing it. Let's do a couple more things for balance, and then we'll go down onto the earth. So from here, the standing leg will be the leg closest to the chair, the left leg. Let's go ahead and lift this right knee. Inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, exhale, plant the foot. You might want to do this with a strap. And then you can graduate to doing it without the strap. So place the strap around the ball of the right foot. I'm grabbing the back of the chair. Standing leg is the left leg. Inhale, bend, right knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, place it down. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Bring it down. Let's do the other side. Standing leg this time will be the right leg. If you want to add the strap to the left, the ball of the left foot, that's an option. I'm gently, lightly touching the back of the chair. Inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, exhale, place the foot on the earth. For 8, standing tall, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Strap can go off to the side. Let's do some bouncing. This can only be just lifting the heels and just bouncing. If you want to make it more vigorous, you can add it more vigor. Maybe you want to hop, you decide. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Very nice, very good. One more thing just for the feet and the ankles. Let's lift the heel of the right foot and just circle the ankle. A couple of times, let the ankle be the one initiating the motion, not the knee or the thigh. Go the other way. Very nice. Let's put that heel down, lift the left heel. Circle away. The ankle is the one initiating the motion. Standing tall on that right leg. Reverse your circling with the left ankle. Nice and easy. And then bringing that to stillness. I'm going to move the chair away. I'm going to move all the props off of the mat. We haven't done the sobriety walk in a long time, so we're going to do it today. So come to one of the narrow ends of your mat. Now the feet for this, like here's your 2 feet. It's one in front of the other. If that's too extreme, you can kind of cement the 2 feet together so you have a wider base to stand on. But otherwise it's toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel. Okay, good. Arms can come out if you like. You can pretend you're a trapeze artist. Working without a net, but yes, we'll work with a net today. So the left foot stays behind. The right heel comes in front of the left toes, or you can sort of tandem the 2 feet together for more support. So you're going to find a place to focus that doesn't move. The arms will help you stay balanced. Shift the weight to the front foot, lift the back knee very slowly, place it back down. So this is easier to do fast. Let's try to do it slow. Lift the back leg, place it down. Weight shifts to the front foot, lift the back leg, place it down. Weight shifts forward, back foot comes forward, and you are going forward on the mat till you come to the other end of your mat. You might want to turn around for this. Let's start with the right foot back, left foot forward, lift that right foot, place it down, shift the weight, back foot down, shift the weight, back foot lifts, place it down, shift the weight forward, all the way to the end of your mat. Very nice. Very, very nice. We'll leave it there. I'm going to put my blocks here at the narrow end of the mat so I don't look for them later. You might want to grab a drink of water. Big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands can come to the earth, maybe to blocks. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Micro bend the knees left and right. Stretch out that low back. Ooh, yeah. And your breathing. Say hello to the knees and thighs. Do some exercise for your facial muscles, Mr. Ed Lips. Making, crazy faces. No one will see you. Okay, let's bring any motion to stillness. Hands come to the mat. Place the feet back. And your best version of down dog. Maybe you could do it with your hands on the seat of the chair, facing the seat of the chair. Narrow stance with the legs. Or draping those arms facing the back of the chair. Place the arms in the back of the chair. See if you can touch your thighs with your chest. Just don't go crazy. Just go to your optimum stretch. Bicycle pedal heels. Wag your dog tail for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to stillness. Let's float the knees down to the earth. Thighs could be parallel for child pose, or it could be big toes together, knees wide apart. Press into child. Now the idea, I have this rolled towel behind my knees. I can get my bum closer to the heels. I'm just doing a little micro movement side to side here, just to open up the hips, stretch the tops of the quads, the thigh muscles. Maybe you want to stack palms, stacked fists, maybe a forehead on the low block. You decide what works. And just drop into a quiet place inside here. Observing where the energy may have moved in the body, heart beating, blood flowing. Just residing in the present moment. Let's stay in child's pose, but we'll walk the hands on the earth out to the left. Maybe right palm stacks on top of left, press right hip away on the diagonal. A big juicy stretch for the right side of the body. Oh. Let's come back to center. Hands walk over to the right on the earth. Maybe the left palm stacks on top of the right, the left hip presses away on the diagonal. Maybe little rocks from side to side here would feel delicious as you stretch open the left side of the body. Breathing. And then coming back to center. Let's find our way up to neutral table. Hands come to those upper corners of the narrow end of the mat. Let's do some hip circles here. Organize it so you've got plenty of protection for your knee joints. Oh, big languid circles with those hips. Go the other way. And let's bring that to stillness. Keep the hands exactly where they are. You might wish to pad the knees for this. We'll either do a modified plank, or if you're up for a full plank, you are welcome to it. So this is modified plank, crown of head lines up with tailbone. The lower legs could be on the earth. I find it easier with the legs elevated. Or full plank would be tucking the 10 toes and holding yourself up. So you choose which is your best version. Finding your position here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's come back one more time for a quick child pose. Just a few breaths here. Maybe some micro movements. And then let's go ahead and come to sitting. Have your weights handy, have your strap handy. And from here, let's go with knees bent, feet hip distance apart, both sets of toes pointing forward. Inhale forward and then just roll it all the way down onto the earth. Drawing the knees into the chest, making sure the crown of head lines up with tailbone. Left hand on left knee, right hand on right knee, circle those knees. Oh. Moaning and groaning is fine. We're all muted. And then reverse the circling in the opposite direction. And then we bring that to stillness, feet come to the earth. The knees are still bent. I'm going to grab a weight in each hand. Weights are optional. You don't use weights, just use a soft fist, and that should be sufficient for today. Okay, so my palms are facing my thighs, the elbows are bent. Inhale, bend, and just straighten the arms straight up like you're lifting one of those big machine weight things at the gym. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now let's face the palms. Each palm faces the midline. You're going to bend the elbows. Inhale, bend. Exhale, squeeze it directly over the chest, and those upper arms don't land on the earth. So inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reopen. Upper arms are not resting on the earth. Maybe loosen the grip slightly on the weight if you're using a weight. Little pulses here. 8, 7, working on the pecs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Close it right over the chest. Arms go straight. Rebend elbows. Weights come down to earth if you're using them. Maybe you want to grab a strap now. Or not. You can always use your hands on the back of the thigh if you don't have a strap. And I'm going to move these weights. Okay. So take the strap around the ball of the right foot. I'm not mirroring you here for this one. Let's draw that right straight leg close to the chest. Your optimum stretch, you're not going to force or jam anything here. You're just going to stretch this right set of hamstrings. Maybe you want to keep the left leg bent with the foot on the earth, but maybe you want to straighten the leg. This is like a lying down split. Go ahead and flex the left foot if the leg is straight. And you're breathing. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start circling that leg like the sole of the foot is cleaning a spot on the ceiling. And maybe you want to keep the circle small to start with. Maybe you want to keep them small. But if you get a little more open, maybe that circling can get bigger. Maybe it could be huge. You decide. Now go ahead in the other direction, circle the other way. Really getting that hips crease open because it gets nice and tight in those hips. Let's bring that to stillness. Inhale, switch the strap to the other hand. Exhale, right leg drops off to the left. Maybe you drop it onto a prop. If you're using the strap, you can use the strap to hold that leg. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Float it back up to center. Now both sides of the strap going to the right hand. Maybe anchor the left hip bone with the left hand. Drop the right straight leg off to the right. And then if the left hip wants to rise up, you stop with the right leg. Inhale. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Back to center. Rebend that knee. Strap goes away. Rebend left leg. Now draw the strap around the bottom of the left foot. You might wish to keep that right leg bent, and this side could feel totally different than the other side. And you're drawing that left straight leg into your chest, to your optimum stretch, not your maximum. Maybe you want to straighten the right leg. If not, keep that leg bent. If you straighten the right leg, flex the right foot. Big giant split here on the back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the strap into the left hand. Inhale, anchor the right hip bone with the right hand. Exhale, drop the left straight leg off to the left. The minute that right hip wants to lift, you stop with the left leg. Couple of breaths here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to center. Strap goes into the right hand. The left straight leg drops to the right. Oh boy, optimum stretch here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Rebend the knee. Slip the strap off of the foot. Rebend second knee. Draw those thighs into the chest. Give yourself a massage, whether it's circling or maybe it's side to side. Oh boy. Let's come back to center now. Let's keep the knees bent and let's straighten the left leg. Now, maybe you want to use a strap for this, but maybe if you can grab either the inside of the left foot with your hand or the outside of the left foot with your hand. And if that's not available, that's when you add the strap. Okay. So you decide what's going to work the best for you. This right knee just stays bent here quietly. So we're going to take the left knee and you're going to sort of jut it out on the diagonal, like you're aiming your left knee for your left armpit. This is going to be half happy baby. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. refold that knee. Now you can place it more in the center of the body. Extend that right knee like you're trying to put your right knee into your right armpit. Maybe you can grab the inside of the right foot or the outside of the right foot. If that's not available, you're going to loop a strap around the ball of the right foot. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maybe you want to put the strap around the balls of both feet, but maybe not. Maybe you want to do 4 on one side and 4 on the other side. But for me, I'm going to alternate. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Feet come back together, knees come back together, massage the low back one more time. And go ahead and roll either up or roll to one side and press yourself up. You decide what works the best. Whew. Time. Take that time. Let everybody come to sitting, and the lower legs are going to shift off to the left. The back left knee tucking into the front right arch. You might need to prop that left hip if it's feeling really awkward or unsupported. You might want to consider that. Let's go ahead and place the hands framing the front bent knee. Let's go ahead and exhale down, lead with the chin. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Stay down this time. Stack palms, stack fists. Maybe a block. Maybe little micro movements on that bottom hip. Bottom left, right hip. Maybe little micro movements, maybe not. And then bringing that to stillness, hands come back to earth. Press yourself about halfway up. Come on over to the right. Twisting, twisting until you can't go any further. And again, stacked palms, stacked fists, maybe a low block. Maybe little micro movements here. Maybe not. Couple of deep full breaths. Let's lift that back left leg. Flex the foot. Little pumps with that straight leg. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Refold that leg, rebend the knee. Hands come to earth. Press yourself up all the way. Come back to center. Keep the legs exactly the same. You're going to take the right hand, maybe outside of the left thigh, maybe the shin, and you're going to twist and look over the left shoulder. So let's kind of go slightly in and out of this twist. So we'll inhale, relax slightly, exhale, twist and squeeze. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Very nice. Let's come out of it. Let's go ahead and straighten the legs. Windshield wiper the legs. Now the lower legs go to the right. The back right knee tucks into the front right arch, left arch, sorry. Frame the front bent knee. Inhale. Exhale as you tuck the chin. Come on up. Inhale as you flex the spine as best you can. Exhale as you squeeze it up. For 4, 3, 2. And 1. Let's go down one more time. Inhale. Stack palms, stack fists, low blocks. Maybe resting to the forehead. Maybe little micro movements here on that lower left hip. And you're breathing. Melting into it. Maybe you want to do little tiny circles with that lower hip. Not that it's going to move anywhere. It's just little tiny internal circles. Both ways, of course. Let's bring that to stillness. Press yourself about halfway up. Start walking around to the left until you come to a sticking point. And there you will lower back down again. Stack palms, stack fists, maybe a low block. Maybe little micro movements, maybe not. You decide. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing to stillness any micro movements. You might want to extend that back right leg, flex the right foot, little pumps up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rebend that back leg, tuck it into the arch. Come on up, nice and slow. As you unwind, legs stay exactly the same. This side may be a different experience. Left hand grabs outside of right thigh. As you twist and look over the right shoulder. And go in and out like we did before. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and squeeze and twist for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Unwind, come back to center. Shake out the legs, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Soles of the feet together very quickly. Drawing those feet as close to the body as it's available. Tuck the elbows into the thighs and just rock from side to side, breathing. For 4, 3, sitting tall. 2, and 1. Very, very nice. Back down to center. Close the knees together. Let's return onto the back. Nice and gentle. Let's keep the knees bent this time. The feet are mat width apart. We're just going to windshield wiper those knees side to side, massaging the back body. Arms could just rest in T position here on the earth as you gently massage the back body. Breathing. Let's bring those legs to stillness. The feet are going to come now under hip width apart. Let's go ahead and take the heels close to the butt. We're going to slide the palms underneath the butt cheeks with the palms facing downward. Or you could even add a block. You could add a low block to this. Let's try that too. That would work too. So you either choose the hands, the palms facing downward, or a low block. You're going to lift the pelvis up and slide a low block if you're using the block under the sacrum, which is that bony low part of the back. It's not up here by the kidneys. It's down here, closer to the hips, where the legs connected into the pelvis. So let's extend one leg up to the sky and the second leg up into the sky. Let's go ahead and flex the wrists and the ankles and point. Flex and point for 8, 7, 6, spread the fingers wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's circle them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arms can come back down to earth. Drop left straight leg and hover. Don't land the leg. Inhale down. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Right leg lowers and hovers. It doesn't land. Exhale, lift and squeeze. And you're going to alternate left and right legs, straight legs. You're squeezing abdominals, navel to spine. Nice and easy. Couple more, like you're doing a giant walk on the ceiling. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and open the legs out into a big wide V. Flex the feet. Exhale, point the feet and cross the legs, big scissors. Inhale, flex. Exhale, cross and point. Alternating which leg goes in front, which leg goes in back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo, very nice. Let's just shake everything out. Shake the legs, start. And if you've got a block, let's rebend the knees, the feet come back to earth. Lift the pelvis up, slide the block away. Let's return to that position we were just in. One leg up, second leg up. Let's just shake everything, shake the arms, shake the legs. It's dead bug time. Dying bug, really, because they're still moving. Little shake of the arms and the legs, yay. And then let that go, let that go. One final thing, cross right thigh over top of left thigh. You're grabbing the shins like bicycle handlebars, the feet are flexing. You're externally rotating both feet as you draw the thighs into the chest. You're simultaneously trying to drop the tailbone to the earth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Uncross the legs. Now left thigh on top of right thigh. No space between the thighs. You're drawing those thighs into the chest. You're grabbing the shins like bicycle handlebars. The 2 feet are flexed and externally rotated. And you're dropping the tailbone at the same time to the earth. Back of the neck is long for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwind. Again, one last reprise of dead bug, arms and legs, yay. And then bringing that to stillness, float the feet down to earth. The legs can stretch out long, maybe. Arms and legs could be at 30 to 45 degrees on the earth. Maybe you want to roll something under your knees to protect the low back. Maybe add a blanket if you're cold or chilly. If on the back isn't working for you, on the side, you could rest on your side, head on your upper arm or on a low block. Or maybe legs up the wall. Maybe the lower legs resting comfortably on the seat of the chair with the rest of the body on the earth is a beautiful way to do Shavasana. So once you've organized your arms and legs, just allow the eyes to drop closed. Noticing where the body touches the earth. Noticing where the energy may have shifted in the body. And noticing deep relaxation in the soles of the feet. And that relaxation is going to move like a giant wave up through the feet, the ankles, the low legs, the knees, and the thighs, like you're immersing that body in a beautiful hot tub. Relaxation goes into the waist, the pelvis, the hips. It moves up the torso, enveloping ribs, heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, pancreas, all the vital organs, relaxing deeply. It moves up the chest, into the shoulders, and rolls down both arms, all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the fingertips. It envelops the throat and the neck, and then it envelops the head all the way to the crown of the head. Back of the neck releases. Face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light envelops the entire body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the earth below and the stars and the moon above. Noticing the space you created inside the body and the space around the body. Noticing the whole body together. The whole body together. The whole body together. And here's a quote from the poet David Whyte on silence. To become deeply silent is not to become still, but to become tidal and seasonal, a coming and going that has its own inimitable, essential character, a story not fully told, like the background of the sea, or the rain falling, or the river going on out of sight, out of our lives. Reality met on its own terms demands absolute presence and absolute giving away, an ability to live on equal terms with the fleeting and the eternal, the hardly touchable and the fully possible, a full bodily appearance and disappearance, arrested giving in and giving up. Another identity braver, more generous, and more here than the one looking hungrily for the easy, unearned answer. If you'd like to remain here in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to greet the day, begin to bring gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And as you are ready, drawing the knees into the chest, giving yourself a hug, and then rolling onto your favorite side and pausing there for just a few breaths in embryo posture. And on the next inhale, keeping the eyes closed, press yourself up into a comfortable seated posture, rooting the sits bones down into the earth, drawing the crown of the head up into the sky, scanning the body for the effects of the practice, and thanking the body for all it does all day, every day, and bringing to mind one thing for which you are grateful. And on the next inhale, let's float the palms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, Samastiti. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May you know peace. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan. So I'm here available for questions if there are any. If you're still resting, feel free to stay there as long as it feels right. So glad to see all of you back, and have a wonderful weekend. It's the Friday. Yes, have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, be healthy, and enjoy it. We'll see you.